Hello and welcome to episode 359 of the Daily Sales Message podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. Now, in today's episode, kind of sales related, kind of not, but very important nonetheless. Inaction and indecision. So when you don't do anything or you can't really decide, there's something about both those things that you need to know, and this is pertinent for your clients and your buyers as well. Inaction is a form of action. If I don't do something, so if I have a garden and I stop mowing the grass or weeding it or whatever, it's inaction. I'm not doing anything, but I kind of am. I'm taking the action that the grass will get longer and the weeds will take the garden. So inaction is a form of action. Indecision is a form of decision. So again, using that kind of banal example, indecision, I can't decide if I want to mow the grass or not. So in the time it's taking me to not be decided about mowing the grass, I've kind of decided to not mow the grass, and thus it will get longer and the weeds will take the garden. Inaction is a form of action. Indecision is a form of decision. So in your own sales journey, if you're not taking action on something, you haven't decided on something, you kind of then have, if that makes sense, and you'll get the consequences and the end result and repercussion as a result. And also for your buyers. If your buyers don't make a decision on something, if they don't take action on something, they kind of are taking action on it. And we can use this when we're talking with them. And I've had this before with clear sales message clients where he's saying, look, if you decide not to do this, that's okay. It's entirely your decision. But you're kind of choosing for your difficulty in explaining your offering to carry on. So if you don't, and you'd have to work with me, but if you don't address this messaging issue of explaining your offering, if you choose not to do that, that's fine. But you're kind of choosing for this difficulty of not being able to explain your offering to continue. It's a bit of a hidden choice. It might not be obvious, but it's there. Are you okay with that? And that's the kind of line of questioning I would take with them. It's another simple kind of banal example is the gym. So if I decide to not go to the gym today, I'm actually kind of choosing to be more unfit and maybe more overweight. It doesn't feel like that, and I'm kind of shielding myself from that brutal reality, but that's really what it is, isn't it? If I choose to drink a glass of Coke instead of a glass of water, I'm choosing to become unhealthier. If I can't decide between being healthy and being unhealthy, and I just default to being unhealthy because I'm really not sure, I'll just count drinking Coke for now, I'm deciding to be unhealthy and unfit. So I think I've waxed that to death already. So inaction is a form of action. Indecision is a form of decision. In your own life, just be wary of the things you haven't decided on, you haven't acted upon, because you kind of have acted upon them and you're getting the consequences and repercussions as a result. Same for your buyers. If they choose not to buy from you and work with you, or if they're undecided, if they're not sure, by not making a decision, things will be happening anyway. And you need to confront them with that to make sure that they're aware, because that will help them to make a better buying decision for themselves. That's it for the podcast. Tomorrow in episode 360, have you got this particular thing? If I tell you what it is, you're probably not going to tune in, so I've got to be a bit cryptic. But have you got this particular sales-related thing? Who knows? How cryptic, James? Better tune in tomorrow for episode 360 of the podcast to find out if you got this thing and what you can do about it. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for another fast-talking and slightly crazy, losing my mind edition of the Daily Sales Message podcast.